How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to do an oil change on the 1982 Suzuki and see if we can go for a ride. She could use a little bit of a cleaning as well. She's not very clean. Just definitely needs to be ridden, and I still need to get new hand grips. Things are falling apart. And come to find out that hardly anyone has that oil filter, so I have to drive like 25 minutes to go get an oil filter. But luckily, someone has an oil filter because...
Parking surveillance video. Please open the gallery to view it.
Thank you, dash camera. Because I really need to change that, because as far as I'm aware, that's the original oil from 1982. And I definitely know that's not good to ride on, the little bit I've ridden it. So, I'm gonna make it right. Alright, so I got the oil change done on the Suzuki. It's sitting outside, so I'm gonna run to Lowe's on the Suzuki and see if we can get a new ignition for the John Deere. Alright, I just got back from Lowe's. Went on a quick little ride as well. Rode about another 20 something miles or so. Hopefully this is the fix to what my issue is. So I'm going to install it on the John Deere and we're going to see. So for right now, when I turn the key with the clutch in, parking brake is off, but I'm in neutral. You can hear it starting solenoid clicking. Then it will fire. So when I opened this before, it was all corroded. So I don't know if you can see that well. I'm gonna pull it out and you'll be able to see, but that's all corroded. As far as taking this off, you take the key out, unspin this little collar here, and then take that off, and then you just kind of wiggle it. It comes right out. And then you disconnect this plug and this little tiny plug here. And once you disconnect them, this is what you get. You can see it's all rusted. That's why I'm not having good contact at all. So I'm going to try the new one on here, see what happens. Actually, what I'm noticing is this has that extra prong here for these yellow wires, which I think is a ground. And I'm not having that on the new one, actually. Well, I was messing around to see if it would start, and it starts without it, but when you turn the key off, it does not shut off. So it finally got shut off. The only way was to pull that old ignition off and just touch this one on the big connector there, and it shut it right off. So this actually was not the right ignition at all, as you can tell by the size of the collar and everything else. This one's quite a bit shorter, missing that other pin. This one's probably wired differently, if I had to guess. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can figure out. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep the packaging and go inside and see if I can clean this up any better. I've cleaned it once and it worked good for, 2 or 3 mowings, and then it went right back to where it was. So let's see if I can get this to look any better. And I figured out this yellow wire is actually the hot wire for your PTO engagement, so I have to have that hooked up to power. So yeah. Well, I cleaned this up to the best of my abilities again. You really just cannot get this rust off. I called my local John Deere parts store, and they said a new one's either 2081 or 2881. So we'll see. I'm gonna go put this in and see if this has any better connection at all. If not, I'm probably gonna return that other one and run to the John Deere store. Okay, I have it reinstalled. The key in and try one more time. Alright, well, it seems to actually be working now. Before, even when I cleaned it, it would still hesitate every couple times. So, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna box this back up. Good thing I kept my receipt and get my like 15 bucks back. Alright, well, that's it for now. Glad I got that John Deere kind of figured out now. Was the pain starting it every time, just it not being reliable. Sitting there cranking on it for a couple minutes and then finally it'd fire up and I was good to mow, but makes it a little bit easier when stuff works right. But see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.